Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Selendra. This is by Fixie and MEX. This is 141.94 megabytes to download for all platforms. I'm going to start off by reading the description and then we'll go ahead and jump into the rest of it. So it says, welcome to Selendra. The Selendra map is modeled after the Balkan terrain. The main part of the map is a forest that has very inaccessible terrain. Start your career and discover the numerous challenges that awaits you. On the map, you will find small fields and things like varied terrain, added trees and foliage textures, new ground paint textures, 5 playable farms, changed lighting, 32 fields, gas station, possibility to fill water from the pond, animal dealer, collectibles, sawmill, points of selling bales, points of selling products, points of selling grain, milk sales point, seasonal objects, very detailed forest with very challenging terrain. I hope you enjoy the map. I wish you a nice game. And it has 5 required mods, which will automatically download if you download this from the in-game mod hub. If you download it from the website, you'll have to download them separately by clicking the links in the are on the website. So anyhow, the 5 required mods are the Bavarian Farm Pack by Bernice, the Log Cabin Farmhouse by GTX, the Polish House by Jopek56, the Homestead Pig Farm by Pazor Modding, the Barn with Cowshed by Gracchus Philip. So there you go. Those are the 5 required mods, which I obviously have installed right here. And this is where we start out in new farmer mode. So let's hop into the menu here. This is the map, so not anything crazy big, but this is this really cool terrain area up here. And we are in new farmer mode. So new farmer mode, you own field 16 and 17, or land 16 and 17, which is hard to see what's going on down here. The bees are going to drive me crazy. So can we get those off of here? There we go. Animals. So I don't think there's any other... Let's see here. So there is a couple animals up there. So just for the time being, we'll turn them off so we can see around here, and then we'll turn them back on when we get out there, because we're obviously going to probably start down here. Vehicle shop, Armand Motors vehicle shop. Are there 2 vehicle shops? We'll take a look. One of those might just be a repair trigger. Animal dealer, and then we do have a farmhouse up over there. And then this we're just going to do a flyover of, because I do not want to try to use my driving skills up in there. But as we go down, I believe all of this is standard. Looks standard to me anyways. And there's a couple of sell points on here, which looks like all these are going to be, yep. So all the way through there, it's going to be those 2 there. And then we'll just slowly scroll through all these in case you guys are really curious where you can sell different products at. If you are really curious, you can slow it down below. If you don't care at all, you can skip ahead by about 20 seconds and you'll skip this part of it. The other thing you can do is pause the video on a specific crop or product type if you're really curious about that one in particular. But I just do this in case people are curious where you can sell different things on the map. And there we go. Stones at the very end there. Perfect. We have a few pieces of starting equipment, which we'll take a look at in a minute in the store. We start off with $100,000, no starting loan. We do have all of these guys right off the bat: sheep pasture, pig pasture, chicken pasture, and barn with cowshed that we own right off the bat. There are contracts in the fields you do not own. You can see they don't pay a lot because they're not very big fields. And then down here we have no production chains. There are 12 collectibles to be found on the map. So there we go. Yeah, it shouldn't take us too long to tour around this map and do a flyover because it's a fairly small map, but it's got a lot of good detail to it. You guys will see. I mean, first off, got abandoned farm equipment just right here on the corner where we're starting out, which is pretty cool. And we do have one sell point right next to us right here. We're at the Les Jardins des Fermiers farm shop, and I apologize for any of my pronunciation. That is terrible. But we're going to walk just up here and take a look at this stuff through here. We do have a farmhouse there, beehive honey pallet location, another farmhouse, and another beehive honey pallet location, which we don't own this one starting off, but we do own the stuff on the right-hand side. Let's take a look in the store real quick at our starting equipment. We start off with the Buer 6105, a Rosamash Noah 330 harvester, as well as a header for it. We also have a Welger DK115 trailer, a small plow, small cultivator, and a small seeder. So all the basics that you need to get started farming. Yeah, we're just going to walk up here. So on the left-hand side, this is not our starting farm, but this is a farm here. You can see it has some beehives right there. This also has the pig pen here, which I believe we have access to this right now. If I go ahead and turn this, yeah, it's going to show up right there. So yeah, I believe this is one of the ones that we own right off the bat. So just be aware of that. And then farmhouse right there. So there we go. That's everything in this little lot, which how do we get in and out of this lot? Here we go. Here's the gate. So you can come in and out right there. So this is a perfect map for like really small scale farming. Like you'll never need a bigger harvester than that Rosamash, to be honest. This is your starting field right here, but we'll try to get into the starting farm from the main-ish entrance. Yeah, right around here looks like the main-ish entrance. So here you go. That's in your little farmyard. You got your harvester up here, good to go. But yeah, this is kind of a nifty map. I really like it. So it's got some good details. Some of you guys won't like it because it's got kind of smaller fields and stuff like that, but it's pretty cool. So we got our beehives, our bee honey pallet location here, a couple of bags of seeds right there. And then we got all of our equipment right here. And that is literally the entirety of the starting farm. And honestly, I don't think we're going to do any driving. We probably can walk everywhere pretty effectively. Yeah, so we'll head up. We'll just keep walking up this way and walk around here. And then I'm going to turn all the animals back on here so we can see the rest of it. So yeah, we're just going to keep walking because literally just that, I mean, we can see the whole map from here. So right up the road, just right here on the left-hand side, we have the La Filature. We just have the spinnery. I'm just going to say the spinnery right here. So you have your spinnery point right here, which it's custom, which I really like, and really good detail to it. Looks like it's in use. And as we continue up here, I'm actually on the left-hand side right here, we have the livestock market sell point. And then just around the corner here, we have another one of the farms that you can use. Starting out, gate entrance right there. Then in here, we have the chicken pen, which I believe you have access to starting off right away. And this should be our cows in this facility right here. Oh, little baby cows, look at that. And then right around here, we have our bunker silo. And then I missed anything up over here? Yeah, chickens, cows. Okay. Now, I'm not sure where the animal point or the animal trigger is for those. Oh, here it is right here for the cows. So you can put 20 cows in here if you'd like to. That looks like the out point for manure there, potentially. And then we also have a silo here and another farmhouse, which I believe I'm covering everything there. Yep, farm silo multi-fruit there, which is kind of nice. And then I'm just going to we'll speed ourselves up a little bit. We'll run out of here. Here we go. And then back down this way as we continue down this road. Right in this area right here, we have ourselves the sawmill. And again, that's part of the sawmill. It's just the wood chip out point right there. So the sawmill's right there. And as we continue to the far corner and reaches of the map, we have another kind of farm setup here with some sheep. And we also have a farmhouse right there. So there we go. That's what we have up at the top corner. Now we've kind of walked through all this up here. So I'm actually going to jump down to, I'm going to jump down to here. Maybe if it'll let me actually transport maybe to here. There we go. Let me jump to here. The reason being, we're going to come out this back entrance here because this takes us up over here, which I'm going to slow us back down. You can see you got some more abandoned equipment in here. They're building a new house right here, which is pretty cool. They have some of this stuff set up in here. So yeah, as we go around here, actually, I want to go the other way. There's another path just out back here. Yeah, right here. This is the path I want to take. So this takes us around the back here. So right here we have our debris crusher and plank selling station right here. And then we have the Zito product, which is just on the other side. So I like this kind of a creative way to do it with having them, you're selling it directly to that construction site, which is pretty cool. And then here's the Zito product selling station. And if we head down around here, it looks like we have a nice little fuel point right here. Yep, gas station right here. So now we're already down to here. We're actually going to take this road down, I think, because this will get us to our couple of vehicle shops. So we're going to walk down this road right here. This is the first map tour that I've had that's been like really effective to walk on only. I mean, really, that's all I really need to do. So this looks like a repair trigger, which is pretty cool. A lot of good detail on this map, to be honest. This is really well detailed. Yes, this looks like just going to be a repair trigger here for you. So a little shop, you can take stuff to get fixed up. And then across the way, we should have the entrance right over here to the equipment dealer. So here's our equipment dealer right here. Boom. And there we are, equipment dealer and just a repair trigger right there. So we're going to head back out down this way, and then we're going to walk over towards the animal dealer and the farmhouse that are down here at the bottom. And then we're going to fly over the whole map, including that little rough terrain down there. So we'll kind of just pick up some speed here. But I think, yeah, just down this road here. Beautiful, though. Look at how, I mean, this water looks fantastic. It's got a nice kind of like the wind is moving in a little bit there. Kind of feel to it. And you can see there's the edge there. So where do we need to go? We need to go up this way. There we go. Yeah, really good detail to this map, quite honestly. Some of you guys will hate that. Some of you guys will hate it because you can't customize a ton of stuff on it. But it looks really nice. This is a really cool map. Oh, I missed everything. Animal dealer's just up over here because the animals are just roaming free. And then we have another farmhouse right here. So this is kind of, if you're going to do like a lot of forestry stuff, this would be your base of operations down here, which is pretty sweet. And then this heads up into the crazy terrain, which we're going to do via a flyover. So here's, you do have a grass meadow here, but you can see this terrain is absolutely ridiculous through here. This is really cool, guys. This is really cool. I love this. This is so difficult to get through. Look at that. I can't even imagine. You got the waterfall here. Gosh, this is wild. This is really well done. You can see they spent a lot of time up here getting this figured out, which is pretty cool. And there's actually a lot of space in here to explore. I know it doesn't seem like much on the map, but there's actually quite a bit of space up here to explore, and it would be really difficult to get through. Now, there were some deer floating there in the space. I don't think that was intentional, but that was kind of funny. But there you go. Yeah, that's really cool. All right, let's take a look at the rest of the map. Which, there you go. That's literally the entire rest of the map. We didn't take a look at these fields out here, but you can see everything else on here, which is pretty cool. So there you guys go. That is the map tour of Selendra. This is a really cool map, actually. I kind of almost want to do... like a mini series on Selendra, because this is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about that down in the comments. It's not my typical thing, but this would be kind of cool to do a little mini series on here, maybe doing some like old school equipment and stuff like that. But there you guys go. This is Selendra. If you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post.